ISTMA Europe published the new Automotive Tooling Forecast report. What does it contain?
That is correct, Fabian. We have now a second time in a row established the so-called Automotive Tooling Forecast. Since the automotive industry is playing a major role in tooling in Europe, with this study, we are focused on the automotive, and what we use is basically the global data information. Global data is a source which develops a database from the automotive industry, and we translate the new models, that means the SOP, and the facelift in the automotive industry to a forecast for our tooling industry. What it means, for example, if a new model comes on board in 28, tool sourcing is starting now. And we have broken this down by the different OEMs, also by the different segments in tooling, from forming to plastic molding to stamping, die cast, and all these segments. And you can imagine that one model generates roughly 250 million in tool. This is a huge number, and it is a quite interesting forecast for the volumes which are currently in the market in the sourcing phase.
You also, in the report, is also mentioned that automotive is still responsible for about 60% of the turnover of the tool makers in Europe. So it has a certain relevance for the industry.
So this is absolutely correct. In the most, let's say, largest tool making areas we have in Europe, starting from Portugal, Germany, Italy, the Eastern countries, Czech Republic, Poland, the automotive industry is definitely playing a big role. And this is why this information is, we think, very important to do a kind of a forecast, a planning process on the tooling side, on the toolmaker side, to see what is coming next. And this is giving them a good idea what their customers can expect, because the most of their customers are working together with specific OEMs. For example, a tier one is working together with one or two different OEMs. And when these OEMs launches new models, and this is a customer of me, I know for sure this year he will have a little bit more business for me available.
And the Automotive Tooling Forecast is free for ISTMA members and their members, their enterprises.
This is correct. We have established this and we have distributed this to our members. So that means to the associations in the European countries. We have 13. And these associations are allowed basically to give this information to their members, which are the toolmakers.